All right, so we are on our way to the gun range. Unfortunately, I have a bunch of 22 ammo. I sighted it in with the high velocity ammo, and I shot all of it. So all the other stuff I have is a little bit slower. So I don't want to go out squirrel hunting today and not have this accurate. So we're going to take a quick stop here at the gun range, make sure we're sighted in for the ammo we're using, and then we're going to go out and we're going to try to get a squirrel. I got a few different kinds. I think we're going to go with the CCR mini mags. I got a whole box of these, so that way the next time I go out, I don't have to come back to the range and sight this thing in again. But it was either a 5-minute drive down to the gun range or a half-hour drive into town to get more ammo. So I picked the quicker route, maybe. All right, so we got the camera on. So let's see how focused we are. We zoom in. Pretty good, but I think it can be better. Pretty clear on through the scope, but this seems a little bit blurrier. So let's see if we can clean it up. It's not too bad. That looks pretty good right there. Little low. Let's come up a couple clicks. Try that again. That was way left. Also way left. Come on, just a hair more, but otherwise it's looking pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna aim just above the red dot here. Looks pretty good. Alright. So I'm gonna take what I got, 4 left. Shoot them out at 50. And then I think we should be ready. I don't get it. So the first 3 were right, and then the last one was dead on. All right, we're gonna call that good. Let's go squirrel hunting. We're here at the hunting spot. We were here last weekend. We did not have very much success. Like I said, it's been so cold. I don't know if they were just kind of hunkered down or what it was, but I'm hoping with the warmer weather that we have a little bit better success today. I mean, the cows are out, so that's good. I don't know if that means the squirrels will be out, but we're gonna find out. So, gotta get my gun ready. So, I am going to get this 5-round magazine loaded up. I would like to use my 10-round magazine, but let me show you something. So, this is the Bergara BMR. I really like this gun. It's nice, it's light, it's accurate, but let me show you what happens when you try to use this 10-round magazine. There's a good example. So let's just cycle the bolt a couple times. Come on, Bergara. I mean, this isn't the cheapest gun out there. You know, you would expect more. Christensen Arms uses a Ruger magazine, which makes sense. It's a great magazine. This is trash. I'm pretty disappointed about that, to be honest. And I emailed Bergara, complained about it. Nothing. So, and I get, okay, I can go buy a metal magazine, but they're like $70, and I shouldn't have to do that. It's a brand new gun. I don't know, kind of disappointed, but at least the 5 holds. Otherwise I'd be down to 1 at a time. See if we can get the squirrels to listen to us. Grab a few extra bullets just in case. Got a few extra. Might not even use 1, but I'll bring 10. 10 should be enough. I don't plan on shooting more than 10. But we'll find out. Shouldn't be too far away. I can always come back. Never adjusted these straps. Tried putting it on. It's about the size for a kindergartner. So let's see, maybe this will work. That's a little bit better. Let's go hunting. So I haven't decided yet. I know there's a bunch of nests back in here. But the last time, like I said, we couldn't see. Actually, we saw one squirrel, and it did this vanishing act on us where it ran down a dead tree, found a hole, and disappeared. So that was it. So, trying to decide if I see a group of nests, should I just sit and wait? See if they come out. It is a nice day, so they might be out trying to gather nuts and things like that. Or do I keep on the move and try to see if I can kind of sneak up on them? So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna just get on the move right now. Maybe I'll see something moving. If I find a group of nests, I guess we can stop and see if they'll come out. I have the call, so we can see if we can get any of them to maybe talk back to us. At least we know they're in the area. That's the hard part about the nests is, yeah, you see them, but it's hard to know. Are they around? Or are you just staring at a stupid nest and they're not even close by? Hard to say. That's where maybe sitting and waiting give us a little bit more info. But I don't know about this wind. If it's gonna make it a little bit harder to hear the squirrels. You definitely see there's some tracks of some sort. A lot of stuff walking around in here. But it does open up a little bit more. This spot is just a lot of branches you gotta walk through. Hear squeaking, but I think it's just the tree. Tree blowing in the wind. So I just kicked a rabbit up. It was clearly taking a nap in there. Now I gotta see. Hopefully he stopped up here. There he is. Problem is he can see me. Just can't see you through all that brush. Shaking. I was nervous. Oh man, I got him. I should have. Probably would have been better to get up against a tree or something to stabilize, but I didn't want to move. I had just that perfect shot on him. I did not want to move. Oh, he dropped. So we'll see where I hit him. Oh. All right, that's why we're here. That makes it fun. You know, it's tough. Sometimes you get frustrated because you sit here and you see tracks everywhere, and it's like, I know they're here. I know they're here, and oh man. And then you don't see anything, so sometimes that just makes it all worth it, you know. Sometimes all it takes is one, get your heart rate going a little bit, and man, that's exciting. That's good. I don't know if that was the same rabbit that I kicked up, because I'm pretty sure that was the spot I kicked up because he ran. Yeah, that was him, because that's where he went and hid, was off in that brush, and this is where he was living that I kicked him out of. So that was definitely him. All right, I'm gonna set this gun down right here. I don't need this right this second. And let's find this rabbit. There he is, right there. Yeah, he dropped. So I got him. Got him good. Where I got him. Oh, right there. Yeah, not the best shot I could have ever had, but I got him. So, nice little sized rabbit. Take him. There we go. Look at that. Super Bowl this weekend, so maybe we could eat rabbit. I don't know how the guests would feel if I cooked them rabbit, but they don't need to know. I mean, I can always just throw it in the crock pot and act like it's some type of stew, throw it in with some taco meat, grind it up in there. So, all right. Whew. It's getting warm. It's tough today because the trees are blowing so much and they rub against each other and they squeak, and so you hear the squeaks and you're stopping thinking that maybe it's a squirrel, and then you sit and listen. It's like, no, it's just the trees rubbing together. But it's the tough part about squirrel hunting is you really gotta be quiet because you're trying to hear the rustling of them moving around, possibly them squeaking. But in this wind, you got the leaves rustling, you got the trees swaying and rubbing against each other, and it definitely makes squirrel hunting a little bit harder. Trying to use your ears to locate them. So, all right. Not really bleeding or anything, so I shouldn't get blood all over it. But here we go. There we go. I just kicked up another rabbit. He did the same thing. He ran almost identical. It's been like 2 minutes since I left the last spot, and he ran down this area here. Now, hoping maybe he stopped. Maybe he stopped on the upper part here, because there's this clearing. And there's so much brush down there. But because that's where he went. Alright, I see a squirrel. It's right down there. He's on the ground and moving though. He's not very close. So hopefully he stops. Got to be on the hillsides. Let me see if I can. Well, I gave up. I think it's just too windy. I did see the one squirrel on the ground, but if they're not just in plain sight running on the ground, you can't hear anything with the trees rustling the way they are. So it was kind of tough. Did get the one rabbit, saw the second one. Wasn't able to track that one down. So we're gonna get home. We're gonna get this thing cleaned up and probably get it in the fridge. Rabbit's done. Let's get it out of the oven. Oh, look at that. It's about perfect. Nice and hot, sizzling. So we're going to let this cool. Then we're going to debone it, get all the meat off. And I think I'm going to make kind of a barbecue rabbit dish for the Super Bowl tonight. And there you have it. Rabbit barbecue sandwiches. Perfect.